Hey everybody, it's Chad from Stick's Blog. I'm Stick, and today I just want to do a little video and talk about the Sawyer Squeeze water filter system. As many of you may know, probably know, I've been quite happy using my either Aquamira or more preferably the Micro Pure 1 tablets. Have no reason to change those, but I have been interested in, I would like to have a backup filter for just in case I ever decide to go on a trip and I don't want to bring those tablets, or if I have a friend or somebody else that's going, because those tablets can get expensive, to start handing out to everybody. I started out to begin with a Hiker or Katadyn Hiker Pro, I think it was called, and I wasn't real fond of that, so I got rid of that, and that's when I came into my chemicals. I do have a Frontier Pro that I carry with me when I carry my chemicals, and I'll use those on occasion, but I only use it if the water is just really bad. And I've really been happy with that setup. It's lightweight and it works. A little while back I got the Sawyer 3-way inline filter, and I was a little disappointed with that because it weighed more than what I expected, especially when it was wet. And that's the big thing I think that you have to remember when you carry a filter, is just because it may weigh whatever at home when it's dry, that's not the weight that it's going to be in your pack, because the first time you use that filter it's going to be wet, and that filter is not going to dry out just as soon as you get done using it. You can blow water out of it, you can sling water out of it, and you'll get most of it, but you're not going to get all of it. So you have to consider a wet weight on a filter. Now also, this is considering if you even really care about the weight that you're carrying. I do. I care about the weight that I'm carrying, so I get carried away weighing stuff, and it's what I do. So like I said, I sent the 3-way back, and since then I've seen a number of videos, heard people talk about the Sawyer Squeeze system. I know Trent Tire, he has a YouTube video, and he's got one, and he seems to like it really well. John Abella, of course, he has one and he likes it. Wallace from Hike Bike Dale, aka Super Chef, he has one and he really likes it. And then on my recent trip that I went, the guy I went with, Gizmo Joe, he has one. He actually carried it with him, and I kind of saw him get to use that, kind of got to put my hands on it and everything, and I figured, hey, what the heck, I'll give it a try. So my REI dividend came in. I used a 20% off coupon, got it for like 47 bucks. So what I want to do real quick is I've already opened it up and I've got it set up. I'm going to run some water through it and just kind of see how fast it runs through, but just want to show you. It came with 3 bags. This is the smallest. No, this is the smallest. It's a 16-ounce bag, and it weighs 0.6 ounces on my scale, dry, with the cap. This is the 32-ounce bag, and it weighs 0.08 ounces on my scale, or 0.8 ounces on my scale. And again, that's with the cap. And the last bag that came is actually what I have hanging here. This is the 64-ounce bag, and it weighs 1.1 ounces on my scale with the cap. Now what I've done is I've already poked some holes in here, and I've used some of this. This is the MLD light line, and I've got that hung up because I'm not going to squeeze this thing. That's not how I'm going to use it. I want to use it to just filter my water through into another drinking vessel, and I'm done. So this is going to be the setup that I plan on using it. Now this bag here with the line here and with the cap weighs 1.1 ounces. And this is the filter. Now the filter by itself without this cap here weighs 2.4 ounces just for the filter. Now if I add this cap, it brings it to 2.5 ounces. So what I may end up doing is I may leave this cap behind and not carry it. I'm not really 100% sure. There's my wife. Everybody wave my wife. Hey, if you can see her. Anyway, so it doesn't add a whole lot of weight, but anyway, like I said, so what I've done is I filled this 64-ounce bladder up with water, and I filled it all the way up to the top, and then I carried it out here. I put the filter on and I hung it up. Now one thing I'll notice, I've tightened this on pretty tight. You know, I don't want to over tighten it because this is a plastic housing, and I don't want to over tighten it and you know, break anything or strip any threads or anything like that. So I've tightened this very securely, but what I've noticed is there's leaking here. However, I don't think that that's going to be much of an issue. The bigger issue would be if it was leaking up here, and it's not. So, you know, who really cares as far as that's concerned, because this is clean water coming out of this side. If it was leaking up here, it would be dirty water running down into your clean water, so you don't want it to leak up here. Now that's one thing I want to point out real quick is I do plan on using this with a platypus bag, possibly, if I don't like the way this bag works. And you know, so I may end up changing bags, and I'll have to make sure that the fitting is okay on that. So anyway, what I want to do real quick is I want to basically just open this up and time how long it takes for the 64 ounces to actually run through the filter. Now I will say that nothing has ever been run through this filter. It's a brand new filter. I just opened the box, but it has been sitting here, so it's definitely primed. The filter is primed. The filter is wet out completely, and there's water inside this cap just waiting to come out. So there shouldn't be any wait time as far as letting the water get into the actual filter. So but reading the instructions, it did say that it would take a time or two to use before you get maximum outflow in the filter. Okay guys, I've got my lovely assistant here, Emily. Want to say hi?
Hi.
Look at him, tell him hi. Peace. Anyway, she's going to help me out do this part. I've got my phone here. I'm going to go ahead and start the timer as soon as she opens it up, and we'll see how long it takes. So Emily, when you're ready, go ahead and just open it up. Okay, so we've started. I don't know how well you can see that.
Can I taste it?
No, you can't taste it. It tastes just like water. Don't let it get on you.
I don't let it get off my mouth.
Oh, don't. Uh-oh, get my top down there for me. Right there.
It's clear.
Don't do that, baby. You're going to get all wet. Okay. So anyway, my daughter's helping me. So, like I said, that's 64 ounces of water is coming through here. Now, one thing I am wondering is about just completely removing that cap. But I'm wondering if that cap is actually hindering some of the flow, maybe making it come out not quite as fast. Also, one thing about this, you can squeeze the bag to get a faster flow rate out of it. Of course, I'm not squeezing, I just want to see what it will do with gravity. I'm sure if I was at a camp somewhere, I would go ahead and just kind of squeeze it. So, it doesn't feel like it's maybe a third of the water's out, and I'm at about 1 minute and 30 seconds. Emily, crawl back up in the chair. And push the filter out so that it's squirting on the ground. No, don't close it. There you go, just like that. Not too much. Just a little bit like that. There you go. You can see. Oh, you're not doing everything. Right now we're at 2 minutes and 20 seconds and it's still going. Like I said too, remember earlier in the video I said that according to the instructions that came with it, it said that it'll take a few times to actually run water through it to get it to I guess maximum capacity or whatever. Also, one other thing, this filter is maintainable in the field, meaning that you can back flush this in the field. It came with a huge 60cc syringe, and as far as I understand, you just simply unscrew this cap here and fill the syringe with the water, and you shoot it back up into the filter.
Can I close it now?
No, don't close it. We gotta let all the water go out.
How much did you put in there?
Put some in there.
Yes.
Let's see here. Oh, phone went. 3 minutes and 27 seconds and we're still going here. kitty cat's getting some water.
Yeah, my hand is getting tired.
Okay, so looks like it's going to take a little bit here, maybe about 5 minutes.
More than 5 minutes.
Emily says more than 5 minutes, she thinks. Yeah, there's still water. Let's see if we do squeeze it, what happens. Heck. Yeah, you can definitely tell if the water will come out faster if you squeeze it. Here, hold it for me again like that. There you go. Again. Okay, it looks like it's getting close. It's, if you can see that, 5 minutes and 36 seconds so far. Still got some water coming out. It looks like it's about done. Emily, don't do that, baby. Alright. So, it's pretty much done there, and 6 minutes.
How long is 6 minutes?
6 minutes is 6 minutes. Okay guys, one last thing. I talked to you about the important part as far as I'm concerned in coming up with a weight on a filter would be the wet weight. So real quick, I'm going to throw this in at the end of the video. I have taken this filter and I've slung as much of the water as I possibly could out of it, and just kind of see what we come up with. Looks like 3.1, 3.2. And let's keep in mind that's a wet weight. So this is going to be a realistic weight of the filter when you're actually carrying it. Also, real quick, the bag still comes in at 1.1 ounces, so it doesn't really retain much water in the bag. So anyway, that's it. Okay, so there you have it. I don't know, I'm gonna give it a try. I think I'm actually gonna carry this one with me on the field next time I go on a hike. And no, not you, sweetie. I think I might actually carry this one with me next time I go out on a hike rather than my chemicals, and give it a try. And I guess I'll see what I think about it then. So till then, I appreciate you watching. Got any comments, questions, post them down at the bottom of the screen, and I'll get back to you. Till then, see ya. Bye. Tell them bye.
Peace out.